Duval County, here in Florida. On the banks of the St. Johns River, we look inside Everbank Stadium in Jacksonville. Straight ahead, we've got a good one on tap. It's the New England Patriots and the Jacksonville Jaguars. Mike Tirico and Greg Olsen with you. That's Cam Little set to start this. And off we go from Jacksonville. And that's a decent return out to the 29-yard line. The offense will get play one of the game from right there. It's a three tight end look as they have it 1st and 10. We're going to run, and this is Travion Henderson. And this will be a short pickup to about the 30. Caleb Ransom in on the tackle.
1 yard gain brings up 2nd and 9.
This will be 2nd and 9. Once more, it's Henderson. And nothing doing there. Only back to the line of scrimmage. It'll be an early 3rd down coming up.
Clearly the plan on offense was to establish the run a little bit on this drive, Mike, but the defense is having none of it. 1st and 2nd down stop, no gain. Now it brings up a 3rd and long. We'll see if they try something else.
This will be 3rd and 8. Working out of the gun, it's May. That's over the middle and taken in. He's got it. 18 yards on the connection. Good for a Patriots 1st down.
1st down, New England.
It's a really important conversion right there, Mike, because you just don't want to go 3 and out on the road, especially on your opening possession of the game. You want to let your offense get some rhythm, establish and unfold some of the game plan you've set up coming in. They're going to have a fresh set of downs here and now say, okay, can we turn this good start of the drive and finish the drive with some points? To play corner in this league, Mike, you have to have great reactions and instincts. In this case, he trusts those instincts from the jump, and he's able to send the offense going backwards as a result.
On 2nd down, here's Henderson. He'll look forward for maybe a yard. Jack Heiser in on the tackle.
It's a gain of a yard, and it's 3rd down.
It is 3rd and long. Operating from the shotgun, it's May. He'll get this out to Henderson. And a good short tackle right there. It stops him a good distance short of the marker. It sets up 4th down.
Well, let's give some credit to the big boys up front in the trenches. They knew that blitz was coming. They held up just long enough that the quarterback could get that ball out safely and results in a completion.
They'll go. Here's May. That's going to be caught. Oh, big hole left side. Well, so often that running back is the best friend of a quarterback down there. This time he takes the pass, and he takes it into the end zone for a touchdown.
Mike, the key to a good passing game is to find ways to keep everybody involved. When a defense has to account for every potential target, they tend to get really stretched pretty thin. That's exactly what this offense was able to do. Get the ball to your running back, and he's able to do the rest.
Now, here comes a return from the 9. And he's brought down right at the 25-yard line.
At their own 25-yard line.
They'll run. It's the man from Virginia Tech, Facial Tootin. And nothing materializes there. Just fortunate to get back to the line of scrimmage.
No gain on the play.
Well, this play, Mike, is clearly about the job of this defensive line. Great job holding their ground, forcing these blockers to be stood up. Nowhere to go for this running back, and they hold him to no gain.
We'll try again. It's 2nd and 10. They'll fake it to Tootin. Now it's Lawrence. I had a defender draped all over him. Incomplete. Good work to body him up and set up a 3rd down.
And 10 yards.
Sometimes it's those footsteps. I don't care how long you've been playing or at what level you've been playing at. When that defender's bearing down, you really get a good idea of what guys are willing to go through contact to secure a catch, and in this case, what guys are unwilling.
From the shotgun, it's Lawrence. This one broken up. It's incomplete. Good job separating the receiver from the ball, and it is 4th down.
Logan Cook
On 4th down, here's Logan Cook to punt. That's Marcus Jones back to return for the Patriots. This brought in out past the 20. And he's going to be brought down after a short return. And that's where his team will get possession of the football.
at their own 28-yard line.
Unbalanced look here to the right side on 1st and 10. Off the bootleg. Here's May. He'll get this to the rookie tight end, Eli Raritan. He's taken down, but just shy of midfield. 19 yards right away to kick off this drive. Try the right side with Henderson. And he's going to be brought down. And with that tackle, we hit the end of the 1st quarter of play. Time for the 2nd quarter. Patriots with the football. They've got it with a 2nd down and 10. Out of the gun, here's May. Open man, that's Kyle Williams. He's got it. And he'll be taken down, but they are in business inside the 30-yard line.
It's a gain of 25 yards. And a Patriot 1st down.
On the draw, it's Henderson. And this takes him into the red zone. He's brought down inside the 20-yard line. That's a gain of 11. And they'll move the chains with another 1st down. To throw is May. Is complete. And he's in. What a try. Hunter Henry. Touchdown, Patriots. His 4th TD grab of the season.
Kick is good. Makes the score Patriots 14. Jaguars nothing.
The kickoff team is out on the field. And we're back to it as the kick's away. He fields it at the 8. And he'll be brought down right around the 25-yard line.
At their own 25-yard line.
first down. Lawrence. Hit as he throws there. It's going to wind up incomplete. The pressure got to him that time, and it'll set up second down. Working out of the gun, it's Lawrence. He'll let this one go. Deep for Thomas. That one pinballs around, but it is incomplete.
You know, Mike, there's the saying in the NFL, take what the defense gives you. But that's not always the case. Sometimes you have to force a ball downfield. Show the defense you are willing to take big shots. Even though they weren't able to connect, it's going to have an impact the rest of the game. Every so often, Mike, you can see these offenses, and it looks like the passing game gets a little bit too predictable. And as the defense continues to flood the back end of these zones with extra defenders, they're continuing to force this quarterback to not only make some difficult throws, but to put the ball in harm's way.
No movement from the punt team. They'll line up to go for it on fourth down. And that is not going to work. It is incomplete. They go for it on fourth and wind up turning it over on down. Man in motion is Brown. Made out on 1st and 10. They try to set up the screen, but this one doomed from the start. It's incomplete.
Here in the first half, we've seen nothing but connections from these two guys. I mean, they've come out completely on fire, so the defense finally gets a stop, and really the first time we've seen these guys be a little bit off.
That complete to Henderson. And they continue to be tough to stop. Chance to extend the lead even further as they are set up with 1st and goal. They'll run with Henderson to the 5-yard line. Now here's 2nd and goal.
A 4-yard gain brings up 2nd and goal at the 5-yard line.
Once more, Henderson looking for a seam, but will not find one. He'll take this down to the 4-yard line. 3rd and goal. Man in motion is Brown. He'll try and throw. Here's May. Flush to his right, and he'll be forced to throw that one away. Excellent work defensively. It took away all the options, and now it is 4th and goal. The kick is perfect, right down the middle. And the Pats stake themselves to a 17-0 lead.
And this is what you want. I mean, you clearly have the advantage, but you want to continue to apply pressure. Can you score every time you get the ball? They're able to do that here. They tack on 3 and extend their lead.
And he's brought down right at the 35-yard line.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
On the ground, it's Tootin to start the drive. A nice pickup, moving it across the 40. We'll give him 6 on that play.
He was brought down by Carlton Davis. A 6-yard pickup brings up 2nd and goal.
Lawrence now on 2nd down. Hit as he throws, and it is incomplete. Just couldn't deliver that one the way he wanted to. Not really sure if there was much there anyways. We do know it'll be 3rd down.
I think he knew in the back of his head, Mike, he had to get rid of this ball a little sooner than he would have liked. And with that pressure getting there in a hurry, just ends up being a wasted down.
Lawrence from the gun here on 3rd down. That's complete to his running back, Bashal Tootin. He's inside the 25. And they bring him down there, but it is inside the 10. It is going to be 1st and goal. Here's Lawrence to throw. And he's going to be stopped at about the 4.
All right, so anytime you're facing the blitz, the best thing you can do as an offense is just get the ball out of your hand. Get it to the hands of the receiver, run after catch. In this case, nice job by the defense, rallying to the ball, modest gain.
Here now, second down and goal. Back to throw. Lawrence. And he cannot escape. They get to him back at the 15-yard line.
The defensive coaches, they preach all week, Mike. They have to have relentless pursuit of this quarterback when he tries to extend the play. So often it results in a great play for the offense and a big pickup. This time, because of that pursuit, it leads to a big loss.
And he's in. Jacoby Myers. Touchdown, Jacksonville. It's his second touchdown of the year. That one is no good, not even close. He missed it wide to the left, and the score remains right where it's at. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. On the return, it's Williams. And he is stopped at 25. The drive will begin there. On 1st and 10, here's May. He'll get this complete. That's E.J. Brown. They face second down, 8 yards to go.
It's second and 8 at the 27.
Now May. Right back to Brown. He's got it again. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield. New England going to take their second timeout as they get the stoppage with just under 50 seconds remaining here in half number 1. They'll have it 1st and 10. In motion goes Dobbs. Throwing on 1st and 10 is May. Rolling to the left. That's going to be intercepted. And he's going to set up his guys with great field position. A huge chance to cut into the deficit.
So this was a great stress test for this defense, Mike. Everybody prepares to defend a quarterback from within the pocket. But how do you defend that quarterback when he breaks the pocket? In this case, watch everybody flow. Everybody stays with the play and maintains their assignment. They get rewarded for a chance at the interception, and he comes through with the pick.
He finds his tight end. That's Brenton Strange. And they will get the first down here and move into field goal range inside the 25.
Jaguars, first down.
Lawrence going to give it to Tootin. And he'll push his way ahead for a gain of 2. Marcus Jones is there to make the stop. The Jags will use the first of their timeouts here. Second down and 8. To throw is Lawrence. This one caught left side. That's Strange. And it's going to be 1st and goal coming up. Tackle made at the 5-yard line. Now a timeout for Jacksonville. Their second, and it'll come with 15 seconds to play in this first half. Now Lawrence. That is caught by the tight end. Brenton Strange. Touchdown, Jaguars.
You hear coaches, you hear commentators, everybody talks about that middle four, Mike, the final 2 minutes of the second quarter and the first 2 minutes of the third quarter. Here they are now. They go down and they steal a late touchdown to end the half. Remember, they're going to get the ball first coming out of the break. But there's not a lot of ways to break this play down other than saying you get the wide open target, you have the play you want, you're aggressive going for 2, you just got to catch the ball.
This taken in at the 8-yard line. A big hole inside the 30. going to take this all the way back. 90 yards. Touchdown, New England. The extra point is good. And the Pats add on one more as they extend their second quarter lead. So 2 seconds left to play, and the kick's away. The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback.
35-yard line.
From the 35, it's 1st and 10. And they're just going to run it here up the middle. And he'll be taken down. As time runs out, we've come to the end of the first half of play. So we are at halftime, and Greg and I will be back right after this. It's the National Football League on EA Sports. Third quarter set to commence. And we're back underway here on EA Sports. This fielded at about the 9. They'll get this up past the 20. That's where they'll set up shop.
At their own 22-yard line.
So 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 22. This drive begins with a run by Tutu. And he'll be met in the backfield and dropped behind the line of scrimmage. Now 2nd down throw for Lawrence. Back to the rookie out of A&M, Nate Parkerture. And he'll be taken down up past the 40-yard line.
22 yards.
Drive rolls on here with 1st down and 10.
Jaguars, 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 41-yard
On the
line.
ground, here's Tutu. And that'll go for a gain of about 4. Errol Landry, they're on the tackle.
Tackle made by Harold Landry. A gain of 4. It's now 2nd and 6.
Ball placed at the 45 for 2nd and 5. Another run here with Tutu. And he's going to have that 1st down across midfield and down to the 46-yard line.
I think every running back's dream is that he's going to run through a wide open hole and have breakaway touchdowns, but that's not necessarily the case very often in the NFL. So the backs that are the best are the ones that can get.
Oh, in trouble, and down he goes. Big Christian Ellis in there to bring him down. And that's his 1st sack of the year. 2nd down, Lawrence. That one down the field, but they cannot connect, and it's incomplete.
There's only a handful of guys in the league who legitimately have world-class speed, and he's one of them. I mean, he's the type of weapon that you 3 or 4 times a game have to just say, okay, my guy, he's faster than your guy. We're going to send him deep and let it fly, and even though that one falls incomplete, you have to continue to sprinkle that threat in because it makes everything else in your passing game that much easier.
And he will score. Facial Tutu. Touchdown, Jacksonville. His 2nd rushing touchdown of the year. The kick is good. However, there is a penalty flag down. The defense might have gotten a head start. And now, after the big play, got to cut that celebration short, because they're going to stay out and go for 2.
For the 2-point conversion.
He's going to try to do it himself. And he will find the end zone. The 2-point conversion added on. Now that deficit is only 4.
Cam Little to kick off.
The kickoff team is out on the field. And we're back to it as the kick's away. This one taken at the 7. And he'll work this one past the 25 to right about the 28-yard line.
At their own 28-yard line.
They'll begin it on the ground with Henderson. And he is stopped in his tracks. Loss of a couple on the play.
Well, they try to get the run game started here early on this drive, Mike, and they're just going to have to do a better job up front. There's really nowhere for this ball carrier to go. You never want to lose yards on first down, but that's exactly the case here.
Last play went the wrong way. It sets up second and long. It's second down and 12. On play action, here's May. There's a short one, caught by Raritan. And they'll be set up now. Up past the 40 with that one. They get 15 on that game. First down, New England. On the handoff, Henderson will manage to get 2, maybe 3 on that carry. Travis Hunter up to make the stop.
It's a pickup of 3. Brings up second and 7.
From the 44-yard line, here's second and 7. Now they'll pitch it out here. Well, he shows you the elusiveness getting out of one tackle, but not the other. Fortunate really to get back to the line of scrimmage on that play.
We got to see a little taste of just the range this defense can play with. How well they can flow outside as this play gets stretched out. No problem for them not only to track the runner down, but stop him before he gets back to the line.
Work in the middle of the field, but that is incomplete. He was looking for A.J. Brown that time, and it's going to lead to fourth down. So on fourth down, here's Bryce Behringer to punt.
For the Patriots.
And no return forthcoming. It's a touchback, and come out to the 20-yard line.
At their own 20-yard line.
Run out of the gun, and it's Tootin. He'll gain 3 out of this, up to the 23. They face second down and 7.
A 3-yard pickup.
From the shotgun, it's Lawrence. That's going to be incomplete, and the clock will stop. Likely one more play in this third quarter.
All things considered, it's actually a pretty good pass. I mean, he puts the ball in a place where only his guy can catch it. But I think he hears those footsteps coming from that nearest defender, and he's not able to secure the catch through contact.
Oh, that swung out wide and intercepted.
It's just a big mistake here, and this is what happens, Mike, when you just take it for granted. You know, he's just too casual getting that ball down to his check down, and he doesn't even see the linebacker out wide, and I think he knew it the second that ball left his hand. He starts chasing him, but he's not able to get him down, and that ball's returned for a touchdown.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. This one taken at the 10. A good return as he takes it across the 30.
The Jaguars take over first and 10 at their own 31-yard line.
A first down throw for Lawrence. That's complete. He finds Brian Thomas. They'll mark him down up at the 44-yard line.
15 yards on the play. That's good for a Jaguars first down.
Lawrence now to throw on first down. Right back to Thomas. He's got it again. And they're going to work this down inside the 45.
13 yards on the play.
13, pretty lucky here. Back-to-back gains of 13. And another first down.
First and 10 at the 40.
On first and 10, Lawrence. That's to Hunter. He's got it right side. And they'll take this down inside the 35. 13, pretty lucky here. Back-to-back gains of 13. And another first down.
First down. First and 10 at the 31.
On first down, Lawrence. That'll be complete to Tootin. And they will take him down at the 20-yard line. That's a gain of 11. And they'll move the chains with another first down.
First and 10 at the 20.
Up the middle, here is Tootin. And a good run there. Going to get him 5 yards.
At this point, we're going to need two hands to count for how many yards he's averaged in this one, Mike. But unfortunately, it just hasn't been enough to overcome the deficit here at this stage of the game.
Thomas catching on the right side. This drive's going to continue. They bring him down, but not before he picks up first and goal for his team.
That's good for a Jaguars.
And they're not going to get another playoff here. So a lot to do as we hit the 2-minute warning. Greg and I back on EA Sports after this. Here is first and goal. Now the Patriots are going to use their first timeout. They'll be disappointed there after giving up the first down. They'll run here. Mark down at the 6. Second and goal.
Tackle made at the 6-yard line. A gain of 3.
They'll drop to throw. That is brought in the end zone. Jacoby Myers. Touchdown Jaguars. 2 touchdowns for him now on the afternoon. Pivotal moment here for the Jaguars. They're going to go for 2.
The Jaguars will line up for the 2-point conversion.
Working out of the gun, it's Lawrence. Moving left. That one just getting worse and worse until they finally bring him down.
So they decide to put the ball in the air, which I don't mind on this 2-point try, but execution was just a little bit off, and it's not going to work out in their favor this time around.
From the 6, here comes a return. Nice job by the return team as he takes it across the 30-yard line.
First and 10 at their own 32-yard line.
On the ground, it's Henderson to start this drive. He'll try to get back to the line, but he's not happening. Going to lose a yard.
So these situations, Mike, are always very tricky for a play caller. Of course you want to keep the clock moving. You're just trying to run the game out and maintain this lead, but you also don't want to become overly predictable. So with the defense just selling out to stop the run, I think they have to mix in a few high completion percentage passes to just at least keep them off balance.
The Jags will use the first of their timeouts here. Talk things over before third down. May gonna hold on to this one.
You know, I don't hate the call. I just think you have to take into account, like, right now in the NFL, teams have really improved defending these quarterbacks' zone read, designed run plays, and you got to make sure it's the right look against the right front and the right personnel, because if all those things aren't checked off, now you find yourself short and brings up fourth down.
And the Patriots ready to kick it away as they try to play the field position game here, protecting a fourth quarter lead. And that's a thing of beauty. Out of bounds at the 6-yard line.
At their own 6-yard line.
They'll come up for 1st and 10. Lawrence now. He'll dump this out wide to Tootin. After the catch, he gets that forward for a gain of 9.
It's a gain of 9. Brings up 2nd and a yard.
They'll stick to the ground. Up the sideline, past the 30. And it will mark out up at the 34-yard line. A pickup there of 19 yards. That's good for a Jaguar. 1st down.
34-yard line.
Throwing is Lawrence. To the right side, hauled in by Miles. And he's going to get out of bounds with the 1st down. Ideal circumstance there. They get the 1st down and preserve that final timeout.
As this game continues to come down to the wire, Mike, it just reminds us, this is where quarterbacks earn their keep. You are judged by how you play in these critical moments. In 4th quarter,
that could be the dagger. It is intercepted. Picked off by Christian Gonzalez. And the Patriots have just about sewn up this football game.
Every once in a while, Mike, you see a quarterback predetermined before the snap where they're going to go with the ball, and I think that was the case here. He told himself, I'm throwing the ball to him no matter what, and it ends up being a costly mistake.
And he'll be taken down. We'll see if they want to use that final timeout or not. Things are pretty much spoken for. And he's going to have a 1st down. Good run down inside the 45-yard line.
An 8-yard pickup. 1st down.
So it's a road win here for the Patriots. This was a game where both offenses were up and down the field, marching the ball and matching each other point for point.